Yo, what's up, guys? It's Archie Lala. We are back with another episode of Legend of Heroes. We are now at what does that say? The Kingfisher Inn. So, like Revenue Village, it got a nice quiet vibe to it. So I guess we can just walk inside. My mother and I come here every year on vacation around this time. It's a tradition in our family. My mother seems to look forward to it every time. I kind of feel bad for my father, though, as he always gets left behind. The Kingfisher Inn in Bose and the Maple Leaf Inn in Zeiss are my favorite places to stay. Kingfisher in Bose? Okay. Welcome to Kingfisher Inn. Please let me know if you would like to stay. Welcome to the Kingfisher Inn. Are you all here to stay? Let's see. Yes and no. How should I put it? We're here looking for a certain someone. Is there a guest staying here who loves to fish? Well, pretty much everybody who stays here loves to fish. We heard he was a friend of the old man who stayed here yesterday. Do you have a clue who that might be? Oh, are you talking about old man Kawano? That's still a fire name, Kawano? That's fire. If you're talking about his fishing buddy, then I think you must mean Lloyd. Lloyd? I've heard he's a professional angler who came all the way here from the Royal City. It seems as though he's a member of the Fisherman's Guild there. He sounds like a pretty amazing guy. Do you know where we might be able to find him? Haha, he's out dropping a line somewhere, of course. If I remember right, he should be out on the back pier. Alright. Nah, this place looks fire, though. Hello. Here we go. Excuse me. Are you the man named Lloyd who's from the Royal City? Wow, he's really focused. He's tuned everything out of his mind but fishing. It looks like this is where my skills come into play. What are you... Just sit back and enjoy. Olivia leaned over and with a smile that left all kinds of things up to interpretation, blew into the man's ear. Oh my goodness! What in the... This man just blew in his ear. Who are you kids? And where did you come from? That was a dirty trick to play on him, Olivia. Yeah, that was pretty low. How do you do this evening, good sir? We tried calling out to you a moment ago, but we could see that, like a true professional, your attention was fixed upon your task. You're Lloyd, aren't you? Yes, that's right. Well, how did you know my name? We heard from a certain old man about you. Do you have some time you could spare to speak with us? I see, so you heard from Mr. Kawano, did you? Yeah, I saw that strange pair about 2 nights ago. I knew it. Could we get you to fill us in on a little more on the details? Before that, are you all braces or something? Is this somehow related to some sort of crime? We can't say for sure, but there does appear to be a possibility. Gotcha. In that case, I'll do what I can to help you out. It was the other night when I was out fishing on my boat. I was returning to the inn, dead tired after a day of battling it out with the lake's guardian. It had gotten late into the night, and it was about the time when everyone at the inn was asleep in their beds. Now hold on a minute, what do you mean by this lake's guardian? I'm glad you asked. The guardian is a giant salmon that swims the murky depths of Valleria Lake. It has been the feared king of the waters among fishing lovers for over a decade. Crap, I shouldn't have asked. It looks like you've thrown a log into a maniac's fire. Is it really that huge of a fish like you say? You bet your last mirror it is, and I've been chasing the darn thing for the last 5 years of my life. It comes and goes in different parts of Valleria Lake and changes its feeding spots on a whim. I heard from a buddy of mine that it had appeared in these parts, so I came a-running from the Royal City. Ha, now that's what I call passion. I can completely understand where you're coming from. Whenever I find something I like, I stop at nothing until I get a hold of it. For example, a bottle of Grand Chardonnay and such. In your case, steal it is more accurate. How about we get back to our story? So Lloyd, what happened when you came back from fishing that night? Oh, right. I had returned the boat and was on my way into the inn, when I saw an odd couple head out onto the road from the grounds behind the building. Onto the road in the middle of the night? Yep, no doubt about it. They headed out on the new Ansel path. At first I thought they were a group of people visiting from the city heading back home. But it was way too late for something like that, and when I asked at the inn the next day, nobody knew a thing about it. Thought maybe I'd seen a couple of ghosts or something then. Ghosts? There are ghosts that come out here? Haha, just so you know, the two I saw were a young couple. They might have been two lost souls who committed a double suicide after not being accepted by those around them. Oh, don't tell me anymore! Oh, brother, a bracer that's afraid of ghosts? The guild is doomed. Not to mention her habit of always wanting to hear more ghost stories and other bizarre stuff. Now, isn't your being scared attractive in its own right, Estelle? Not sexy, but cute nonetheless. Like a little kitten shivering in the cold. You'd better watch out because this little kitten bites. Okay, that was actually cute. Well, I was just kidding about the ghost part. But the couple did, in fact, seem to be one with a purpose and a reason. I say this because the girl was wearing some rather odd clothing. What do you mean by that? I only saw her from behind, so I couldn't say for sure. But it looked to me like she was wearing some kind of school uniform. A school uniform? It couldn't be... It wasn't one from the Genis Royal Academy, was it? Wow, you really know your stuff, kid. You betcha, my niece goes there as well, and it looked exactly the same as the one she wears. I see, this whole event just got a lot more interesting. It's her! I know it's that lying tomboy for sure. We're finally onto her trail. What? So she's an acquaintance of yours? Then while you're at it, tell the two of them not to fret and rush into anything they'll regret later on. If my mind isn't failing me, I could have sworn they said something about coming again tonight. Is that true? Yep. We'll meet back here in 2 days is what the young man said. His tone seemed rather serious, so I couldn't help but think on it. Well, that's understandable. We appreciate the valuable information. Just leave the rest up to us. We won't let them get into any more trouble than they already are. Oh, I see. That's a relief to hear. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders now. Now that that is off my chest, I feel like taking a boat out and fishing again. Well, there's no time to lose. I'll leave you youngins to your work. Man, I don't even measure up when it comes to that fishing nut. He mentioned something about a fisherman's guild too. I wonder what kind of group that is. So, how is this couple involved with the missing airliner incident exactly? If you don't mind telling me, that is. Well, in a nutshell, Scarra explained that they encountered Josette and Roland. I see. That seems to be the person in question, alright. Which means that tonight is the night, huh? Yeah. It looks like we should probably get a room just in case. We're going to be in for a late night tonight. Alright, let's go ask the receptionist about a room. Alright, we about to meet them again, and we cannot mix it up this time. Will you be staying here with us tonight? Yeah, that's the plan. Hold on, Estelle. If there's anything that we haven't taken care of, we better do it now. I don't want to head back to Bose after we've gotten a room. I guess you're right. Okay, so when video games do that, that's a big disclaimer that something's about to go down and we can't go back. But, I think we're good. Alright then. Please come with me. I'll show you to your room. That's convenient, 4 beds. This is where you'll be staying. I will leave you here, so please relax until dinner is served. My Steam account. This is quite a nice room. It has a certain atmosphere that you just don't find back in the city. Yeah, it's great, huh? It wasn't that expensive either. What to do now? How about we relax until it gets dark? What a nice idea. I'd be more than happy to do just that, but is it really okay to take it easy? Rest when you can, that's part of a bracer's job too. This is our free time, so let's enjoy a meal, take a stroll, or something else. Yeah, this is a calm before the storm, guys. Everybody's relaxing, even though we can't go back. Yeah, this is the calm before the storm. Something's about to go down. Wow, what a picturesque view. The entire lake looks like it's glowing. Too bad we can't see the royal city on the opposite shore because of the haze. But from here, it's easy to tell that this is the biggest lake in the kingdom. This lake is like a fisher's dream come true. I bet it'd be a blast to throw a line in those waters. And how about it? It might be a nice change of pace for you. Yeah, maybe I will. What are you going to do, Joshua? Me? Let's see. There's a book I've been meaning to read, so maybe I'll just sit in that chair and relax. How old are you again? Only Jesus talk about sitting back and relaxing. Young boys are supposed to get out and move their bodies. I'll leave that part to you. Sometimes you can be such a drag. Oh well, I should hurry up and decide on a fishing spot. Somewhere around that pier looks like it might be a lucky spot for bites. Hello? Hmm. Aren't you going to fish? That pier looks like a nice spot. How about you try too, Joshua? You're not so bad yourself, you know. Just not as good as you. I think I'll just sit here and watch if all the fishing practice has paid off. Hello? Oops. I've got some good fishing today, so please look forward to your meals. People come here to enjoy fishing. If you would like to borrow a fishing pole, we can loan you one, so all you need to do is ask. Ah, there we go. Wait, can I ask? Oh, okay. Let's see what's going on. Scarazard and Olivier are having a drink of chilled fruit wine together. Scara, should you start drinking again when it's only noon? No matter how light the liquor is, drinking too much is bad for your health, right? Don't worry, this stuff is just like water. Estelle, sometimes we all need to take a breather. I understand you're concerned for Scara, but you can leave her to me. Actually, Scara's not the one I'm concerned about. By the way, Estelle, what happened to Joshua? Did he dump you or something? Yeah, actually he did. Really? I invited him to come fishing with me, but he brushed me off for a book. Don't you think that's a little cold-hearted? What? That's it? You had me going there for a minute. What do these people be thinking about, bro? I invited Scara for a friendly drink and she readily agreed. It seems as though she's finally been taken in by my charm. That brash self-confidence may cost you your life. Yep, Scara's a drinker. I wonder what's for dinner today. I'm so excited I can hardly wait. Oh, are you staying here too? Let's enjoy this wonderful place together. I'm just walking in people's rooms. This is our room. This. Is my boy Lloyd over here? No. I just realized that I'm walking around with only a stuff. Do they let me leave? Wait, this way leads back to the New Ansel path. Okay, never mind. There are some fishing rods propped up against the rack. Okay, now am I able to ask her? People come here to enjoy fishing. Blah, blah, blah. What? How do I ask for it? Hello? I'm actually confused. How do I get a fishing pole? How do I get one? I want a fishing pole. Yeah, I want one. Hello? Am I dumb? Oh, he has a shop here. What can we get? Might as well buy, like, one of each so we can learn these recipes. Let's see, how much HP do... On average, like 400? Why would I buy this over there? We can probably buy a bunch of these. These can be good potions. Wait, are these sit down or to go? They don't say anything. No, they put them in our inventory, so I assume it's thing. Yeah, these would be like good potions, I guess. See, we didn't even need to go back to those. Now, I don't know how to get a fishing rod. Can I come back here? What the? Wow. Yes, this looks good. Definitely the best spot. Now let's see about casting a few lines. Crap, I don't have a fishing pole. I wonder if somebody at the end has a spare I can borrow. Am I stupid? Or did I just... I thought I came here and... Okay, never mind. Do you have a fishing pole I could borrow? Yes, of course we do. They're right over here, and they're free to use for anyone lodging here. Wow, really? Score! Progressive rod. This is a pretty nice rod to be loaning out to everyone. Alright then, I'll put it to good use. Please enjoy yourself. It's a really nice inn. Oops. Yes, this looks good. Definitely the best spot. Now let's see about casting a few lines. Let's see, from this pier, which would be the best place to drop a line? Let's go to the west. I wasn't even thinking. Right around here looks nice. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishies. Now what should I do about bait? He's a lure. Alright, let's sit back and relax and see what we come up with. Do I have to time this? Sweet, I got a bite. Now this is the critical part. How should I bring it up? I'm just reel it in. Alright, let's see what we got. Smells. What? A little fishy? Joshua's gonna make fun of me if he sees this. Should I just eat it now to hide the evidence? Let's see. What should I do now? Continue fishing. I wonder what I should do. I guess. I wonder where the best place to fish is. To the south, I guess? Yeah. Right around here looks nice. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishies. Now what should I do about bait? Alright, let's sit back and relax and see what we come up with. Sweet, I got a bite. Now this is the critical part. How should I bring it up? Alright, let's see what we got. What? A little fishy? Josh was gonna make fun of me if he sees this. Okay, it looks like it's gonna repeat until I do a certain thing, so I'm assuming I have to catch a big fish, so I'll be back. Okay, so there was 3 locations to fish at, 3 baits to use, and 3 ways of reeling it in, leaving us with 27 possibilities. I was trying to go through like all the possibilities, but it looks like the game kind of kicks you out of like doing this after like 10 times. But I did manage to catch some rainbow trout, so there's that. Anyways, man, it's already starting to get dark. I guess I ended up with a pretty good catch after all. Check this out, Joshua. Look what I caught. Huh? Joshua? What's this? 100 Days War? I wonder if Joshua just forgot this. For being so sharp, he sure can miss things sometimes. I guess I'll just have to take it to him myself. Then again, I wonder where he could have taken off to. Let's see what's going on up here. So how did your fishing go? If you happen to catch anything good, I'll cook it up for you as part of the service. Is that so? Our dishes use fish purchased straight from the fishermen themselves, so you can always look forward to the freshest of fish. So you can hold your liquor, can't you? I think I've changed my mind about you. Come on now, drink up. Hold on, Scara. Don't you think we're getting a little ahead of ourselves with this pace? It could interfere with tonight's... What are you whining about now? Come on and drink, you third-rate musician, or are you saying you can't keep up with me? Yikes. Estelle, don't just sit there and watch. Do something. Sorry, bud. Once she gets started, there's no stopping her. But you don't have to worry. Scara never gets plastered. Shouldn't you be worried about me? Things are starting to heat up in here. Maybe I should just strip down naked. Whoa! If you take off anything else, we're really gonna be in trouble. Is she always like this? Whenever she's on the job, she manages to behave herself. But when it comes to having a drink, even my dad can't keep up with her. Is that the case? At any rate, I'm kinda interested in seeing her go wild, or am I going to pass out from the drinks first? It'd be like that. There are a lot of people who come to this inn to fish. Just a little while ago, an old man came here from Bose and spent all day fishing before going home. I'm thinking about giving it a try myself. I was able to spend another day relaxing here. It's important to get away from your daily routine when you're worn out. When I return home, reality is waiting for me, so I'd better enjoy myself while I can. That's true. Still no one in here. That's probably where the owners are. This is our room. Where did Joshua go? Oh, here we go. Hey there, laddie. What are you doing whittling away the evening in a place like this? Haha, not much. How about yourself? Are you done fishing or are you heading back into battle? No, I've already had my fill. It sure has been a while since I did, though. Oh, that reminds me. Estelle held out the book she found on the table. You said you were going to read, but you ended up leaving your book on the table. You should be more careful with your stuff. Oh, that? I actually finished reading it. My eyes were starting to feel a bit tired, so I thought I'd take a walk for a change. Liar. What? You're hiding your feelings again, aren't you? I can tell that's what you're doing. And besides, that's not really fair. You always find a way to cheer me up when I'm feeling down. And while I may not be as reliable as Dad, I can still give you a shoulder to lean on. Sorry. It's times like these when you should say thank you and not apologize. You may be smart, Joshua, but sometimes you don't seem to know what's most important. Haha, you're probably right. Thanks, Estelle. Very good. Now that wasn't too bad, was it? Oh, right. And in return, how about you play me a song on your harmonica? As you wish. Is The Whereabouts of Light good for you? Yep, that's the one I wanted to hear. I wonder why it is that when I hear the sound of your harmonica in the evening light like this, it makes me want to cry. So you're still not going to ask? About my past, I mean. You promised, remember? You were going to tell me when you felt like it, and I wasn't going to ask, right? And considering that 5 years have passed, it doesn't seem like such a big deal anymore. Yeah, it has been 5 years, hasn't it? How can you just live with me for that long and not have a million questions? That day, your father came home with this beat-up kid. Some random stranger who never says a word about his past. Why'd you take him in like that? Well, it seemed like the obvious thing to do. Besides, you're family now, Joshua. Huh? And like I said before, I know you pretty well. You love books, you're a weapons geek, and you got a serious knack for just about anything that comes your way. You're kind and fair, but you've also got a way of not letting others inside by using politeness like a shield. Now wait a minute. And you're caring and lonely? Of course, I don't know everything about your past. If you want to make comparisons, I don't know a whole lot about Dad's past either. But it doesn't mean that he and I aren't family, right? Being a family for us has more to do with me knowing his personality, his habits, the food he likes. You know, the kinds of things that only I would know firsthand. And you're no different, Joshua. Hmm. You make it nearly impossible to argue with you, you know that? It's been like that since the first time we met. And you gave me that flying kick to the gut as I was lying in bed. Wounded, I might add. Um, did I really do that? Yeah, injured and all, more than once. I'm sure it was just a bit of childish play. Blame Dad for my lack of social graces. Yeah, sure, nice excuse. But anyway, Estelle. What? Let's make sure we solve this whole airliner mystery. I don't know if Dad's been captured or anything, but let's resolve this with our own hands. Sure, that's exactly what I intend to do. Haha, how about we head back to the inn? I'm sure supper is ready by now. Great idea, I'm starving. We need to eat our fill so we're ready for tonight. I'm actually hungry too. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your book, Joshua. Oh, right. Estelle held out the book she found on the table. I'm actually done with it, and at this point, it'd just end up being bulk weight. I wonder what I should do with it. It looks like a pretty difficult book, but do you think if I spent some time with it, I'd understand? I'm sure you'd be fine. There's already a lot of stuff you know in there anyway. So you want to take a stab at it, Estelle? Sure, I'll give it a shot. I just realized there's like a bunch of newspapers and stuff. We should probably like buy those up and like see what's in there. Maybe take an episode to do that. I don't know. Anyways, now what do we do? Talk to these guys again? The two of them certainly drink a lot. I'm going to have to put in another order to Ravni Village for some fruit wine. I don't know if you believe me, seeing as I'm family, but my brother's dishes made with fish are something we reckon with. Please look forward to a meal like no other. These guys are siblings, and they own an inn together. That's type fire. Yo, bro, look at all the bottles. Oh my gosh. Help a fellow out. I'm begging you. I can't take another drink. Wow, I think I've just reconsidered my opinion of you, Olivia. It's pretty rare for anyone to still be conscious after a night of wine with Skara. Well, didn't the two of you come at a good time? How about having a drink together? You're both good for that, right? We're gonna eat dinner now, so the answer is no. Come on, you two. When I say let's drink, we drink. You're gonna make me very angry if you don't sit down for a glass with me. Oh great, she's already reached stage 2, rage mode. Don't worry, Skara. Olivia said he's good for another couple rounds. How about having him keep you company? What? So you can still drink more, can you? Hey, Joshua, how could you just give me to her like that? I can't. Don't you feel sorry for the poor guy? I don't know, should I? You're like a little demon and cute at the same time, too. At least the fish are polite here. I guess it'll be just fine. How about we sit at the counter? I'd hate to bother the two of them. Right, good idea. Please, Skara, I'm pleading with you. You and the fish. Don't pour me another glass. My son is knocked, laid out. Oh, he's totally plastered. It looks like even a guy who takes his sweet time for everything couldn't stand up to a drunken Skara. Oh wow, what a night of drinking. I've been so busy lately I haven't been able to enjoy myself like this for a while. And you're not even red in the face either from all that alcohol. Are you sure you haven't had some special kind of training, Skara? It could have been all the bizarre liquors I drank while I was in the troupe. You know, like the ones with scorpions and asps in them. I might have built up my resistance that way, but who knows. Somehow, I don't think that's the case. By the way, what do you plan on doing with him? He's pretty much useless as he is. Let's just let him sleep. He looks so peaceful now, and we wouldn't want it to disturb him. There's a very high possibility that we'll have a direct encounter with the Sky Bandits tonight, and getting a civilian wrapped up in the middle of it all wouldn't be a good idea. Don't tell me you got Olivia drunk so he wouldn't be able to come along, didn't you? Well, of course I did, and he'll thank me in the long run too, after his raging hangover anyway. And so that whole time, you were just toying with him, weren't you? Let's see, it's getting late. Let's hurry and begin our stakeout around the inn. Don't scut around the issue, Scara. Quiet you. For the time being, we're gonna circle up to the far pier. Understood. Alright then, let's go. So she did it to protect him, I guess? Oh, it's Lloyd's room. Lloyd is staring at an open map. It appears to be a map of Valleria Lake. There are hardly any structures on the west side, and I didn't get many bites either. And all I'm getting on the east side are small-sized fish. The Guardian probably won't appear in either of these two places. I guess the best thing I can do is to continue fishing from the shore. So he has nothing to say when we just walk in his room like that? My mother seems to be enjoying the atmosphere. I was the first person to recommend this inn to my mother. Now she invites me to come here with her every year. Bro, she's been in the same spot the whole day. Good evening. Seeing another group of lodgers so it's something I can enjoy. I'd love to keep company with you if that would be alright. She's been in the same spot the whole time. Where do you guys sleep? Are you going out? If you're going to fish at night, you're going to need an ornament light or you won't be able to see. That gentleman with you seems to have drunk a lot. Is he going to be alright? If you like, I can bring you some water. I don't see anyone. I don't know what kind of business those siblings could have here, but do you think they'll really show up? There's no guarantee, of course, but if Lloyd's information has any truth to it, my best guess is that they'll be here. However, if we move around too much, there's a possibility we'll be seen and they'll take off. Since the Sky Bandits are supposed to come from the road, it might be a good idea to watch the area. Right, so where should we watch from? We need a place where we can see the road without being noticed ourselves. A place like that would be ideal. So we're gonna go up here. Hey, what's that? Oh, they're coming right now, bruh. Well, looks like we're a little early, huh? Yeah, it seems that way. You know, if this were the middle of the day, we could have gotten ourselves a bite to eat on the way. Quit talking nonsense. We're outlaws, remember? Now let's hurry up and get moving. Wait for me, Kyle. I should have known it'd be them. It looks like they're headed for the far pier. I wonder what they intend to do. Shall we take a look and find out? Let's try to get as close as we can without being noticed. This camera is right here valid? Hello? Is here not valid? Okay. I should have figured they wouldn't be here yet. They always come exactly on time. I really hate those guys. They act like they're so superior, and to be honest, they're kind of scary. No doubt about that. They're quite the clandestine bunch. But there's not much we can do about it. This is an order from Don. Bruh, this is the place I was going to go to. This seems to be a good place. Yeah, we can hear every word they're saying, too. Hey, Kyle. Don't you think Don's been acting a bit strange recently? It's just not like him, if you ask me. You know, the whole hijacking of airliners thing. While I admit it was lucrative, now we've got the whole army clamping down on us at full scale. Not to mention those annoying bracers are now involved. And he's gone and taken hostages and demanded a ransom in return. No matter how I think about it, it seems like Don has gone way overboard this time. In the end, you'll always be just a girl. Deep down, you're just not cut out to run with the bad crowd. Excuse me? Okay, maybe not the best wording, but I meant it as a compliment. If things are getting too tough for you, you're always welcome to try salvaging a life back home. It shouldn't be too hard to get by as long as you don't set your sights too high. Although, admittedly, it is a bit colder than Libro. Do you think you can just treat me like a kid and I'm not gonna get angry? I'd like to see you get by without me, what with your crap cooking and all, not to mention the laundry. Do you really want to go back to burnt toast and turning your underwear inside out? Ew. Okay, I see your point, and I really am sick of the toast, burnt or otherwise. But anyway, think about what I said before it gets too late to back out. Now getting back to what you said earlier, I do have to agree that Don has been acting pretty weird. Does he expect us to just keep fishing for ransom? We should take what we can get. And I'd like to believe that Don is smart enough to see that. Don't you think he started acting strange about the time that guy showed up? That's the only thing I can think of as to why he started acting like this. Yeah, he was the one who introduced us to those other guys too. He might have even gotten Don to buy into his ideas. Who is that guy and he? That's certainly a good question. Huh? What's that over there? Huh? What's what? It looks like whoever it was they were waiting for finally showed up. Damn that boat loud. It looks like you made it. On time as usual, huh? You could have come a little early for a change, or even late. Definitely not my type, that's for sure. Say what you will, but we're trained to be punctual. Now, if that displeases you, then let me offer my sincerest apology. Relax, I was just being sarcastic. Now, I know you guys are definitely not the type I want to be around. Enough already, we don't have time for that. Now, how about we get down to business? Have there been any other developments since last time? Yes, in fact, Her Majesty has finally made a move. She intends to contribute to the ransom from her own assets. Seriously? We're gonna get paid out of the Queen's own pocket? I guess we're pretty close to getting the money then, right? How about the Royal Army? Is there any indication that they figured out where our hideout is? Not yet, but it's only a matter of time until they do. We've received reports that members of the Bracer Guild are on the move as well. At any rate, on the morning of the payoff, you'll need to leave your hideout behind. Yeah, no problem there. We just happened to run into the temporary shelter by chance. Don shouldn't have any regrets about it either. There are way too many suspicious types involved in this. What do you want to do, Scar? Should we just storm in, shoot them all? Let IDEO sort them out? I've got a much better idea. A better idea? These two siblings appearing there. These two siblings appearing here means that the Sky Bandit's airship is parked somewhere nearby. There's not much we could do if they get away. So how about we try taking that out first? I see. Take away their means of escape, right? I'm down for that. How about you, Joshua? Joshua? Oh, right. Take out the airship first, right? Yeah, I think that's a good idea too. What's wrong? Your face looks really tense all of a sudden. It's nothing. Yeah, I'm sure it's just my mind playing tricks on me. We don't have much time. We've got to get onto the road and start looking for that airship before they finish their meeting. So there's a lot going on. First, it seems like these guys, like Kyle and Josette, they're not necessarily evil people. They're just following orders. Kind of that thing going on. And I feel like other people are running the show in the shadows. Like, these guys are at the forefront, the Sky Bandits, but I feel like there's other people, like, behind the scenes that we don't know about. The party took to the road in search of the location of the airship, and... oh, good looks, they made us walk over here without having to do anything. So they're parked in front of the Amber Tower, huh? This is definitely the perfect place to land since it's off the main road. Isn't the Amber Tower supposed to be just like the Esmelis Tower? Yes, it's one of the ancient ruins referred to as Tetracyclic Tower. So what do you want to do, Scar? Should we subdue them? That's one way to go about things. But there's more than double their number since the last time we encountered them. Don't worry, even with twice as many guys, they're no match for us. So how about we take them all on at once? I don't think if that's the best way to go about things. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Where did this man come from? He was just drunk off his behind, bro. You telling me you didn't get a hangover or a headache or something? I'll... keep it down or they're gonna hear you. Well, isn't this a surprise? I can't believe you're standing here after the state you were in before. Your tolerance is impressive. Who do you think you're talking to? Rather than miss a minute of your fair company, I dutifully puked my guts out and dumped a bucket of cold water over my head. Voila, I was good to go. I don't know about that. I think I hear your liver screaming somewhere in there. That's some serious tenacity. Come on, I couldn't let you enjoy all the fun yourselves, right? I had just come out of the inn when I saw you guys hit the road, so I came running from behind to catch up with you. I guess I went a little too easy on you. Maybe I should have had you down all that brandy at once. You'd have put me to sleep for good if you've done that, Skara. But anyway, fighting the Sky Bandits here would lack finesse, don't you think? I don't think that's the issue here. No, I'm serious. Even if you subdued them all and managed to arrest the two siblings, there's still a chance they won't tell you where their hideout is. And they might even use the hostages as leverage to demand their release. Well, there's a risk involved with whatever course of action we take. Or do you have a good plan on how we can avoid taking such a risk? Huh. Boy, do I ever. Listen up, everyone. Okay. But if you blow in my ear, I'm seriously gonna punch your lights out. Kyle, Gisette. It's good to see you made it back. I didn't think you'd be gone so long. So talks took longer than expected, huh? Yeah, but we're nearing an end with our negotiations. We also managed to get a great deal of information about what's going on with the Royal Army. So what you're saying is, yep, we'll be getting the ransom money within a few days. We'll finally be one step closer to making our dream a reality. We did it! Sweet! Cool it down, guys. It's a little too early to be getting excited yet. For the moment, we need to get back to the hideout and report to Don. Alright, everyone, pack up and let's get out of here. Roger that. The temperature outside is 69.8 degrees with 15% humidity. There is a south-southwest wind blowing at a speed of 12 rj. There are no overreactions in the surrounding area. It looks like the army is in patrol in here. Activate the orbital engine and begin transmitting orbital energy to each section of the airship. Aye, sir. Orbital engine activated. Transmission of orbital energy to all sections underway. Orbital floater started. Orbital driver started. Stabilizers all green. Alright, lift off. Aye, aye, sir. Set the drive rate to 40% and maintain cruising speed. However, make sure that we can switch to battle speed at any time. Aye, sir. It looks like we'll make it back before morning. Yeah, I'm ready for some serious shut-eye myself, but I've got to report to Don first. Huh? Did you just hear something? No, I didn't hear anything. That's odd. I could have sworn it came from below deck. I'm dead. Maybe it's just a mouse or something. I'll have to clean up the place when I can find some free time. They are rolling. Look at the conga line. Oh, boy, am I tired. Ever since we came here, my night and day have been completely reversed. We've just got to tough things out a little longer, then we can say goodbye to this horrible life. With Don as our leader, we can't go wrong. But don't you think Don's been acting a little strange lately? I mean, he's kind of scary to talk to these days. How about you knock that crap off? If College Gisette heard you talking like that, they'd beat you upside the head. But it's just that I'm sure you're just tired from lack of sleep. Let's hurry and finish up here and get some rest. You're welcome to take a rest now if you like. Ah, you're too late. Oh wow, they just put us into action. Bet. Wow, that did not do as much as I thought it would. That does not do a lot. Hello? Yeah, that is not doing a lot. Joshua's doing big damage though. Let me just oh whoops. Let's just do this. Pop. That is so cool. And it has range too. Can shoot him from deep. That does way more. Yeah, one thing definitely, since this is definitely like something's about to go down, so definitely we're gonna have to want to build everyone's S breakup for a boss battle. There's definitely guaranteed a boss battle going on, so we're definitely gonna. Is that how this man really sounds? We're definitely gonna want to have our S breaks, all 4 of them, ready for a boss battle. Cool. It looks like we were able to get in here without any trouble. I'm amazed that this little plan actually worked. I guess we all have you to thank for this time. But seriously, I was getting pretty nervous. I wasn't sure what we were gonna do if we got caught stowing away. Well, even if we were discovered, we just had to take control of the airship. And we would have had an advantage fighting against this line in those tight quarters. Superior numbers mean nothing without space to maneuver in. Valleria, so you thought that far ahead, taking all these factors into account, huh? Not in a million years, are you kidding? I simply thought it would be fun to infiltrate an enemy base. I think we would have been better off if you said nothing at all. Give the poor guy a break, at least we were able to get in here without incident. Anyway, this looks like somewhere in the Nebel Valley. The Nebel Valley, like the one on the border of Bose and Roland? Well, that explains why it's so misty outside. And this is definitely terrain covered with extreme differences in height which prevent the landing of any large aircraft. It looks like your guess was right, Scarab. Yeah, well, it didn't seem to help us much in getting here. But anyhow, we don't have time to be hanging around here. We'll need to subdue the Sky Bandits and ensure the safety of the hostages being held captive. And of course your father, Cassius, too. Right. Understood. Bruh, we're really in this whole sky base. Bro, they got freaking monsters in here. Why do they have why are there so many of them? Hello? We're just gonna use our arts. I saw there was a thing on the ship. What are you guys weak to? I guess fire as well. We're just gonna do it this on everybody. Although I should be hitting them so I can get my S break up. That is not enough damage. Yo, it's just crazy how, like, Valeria's EP is so much higher than ours. Like, bruh. I'm gonna just start slapping them up. Oh, that did a decent chunk. Definitely want to get my S breaks up. Whoops. Oh! Yo, that man jumped from deep to hit me. Oh shoot, Joshua needs to heal. Yo, these guys jump from deep. Yo, that range is cool though. Why he dubbed Joshua and went to Estelle like that? That is a lot of experience. Oh my gosh. I feel like I shouldn't be getting that much experience like that. Alright. Let's see. Huh? Bets. Alright, so especially with this healing thing right here, like, the game is dropping so many hints to, like, a lot of stuff is gonna happen. One, the fact that we couldn't go back. The fact that there's a healing thing here. These things are rare. I barely see these. They don't even show up in cities. So the fact that this is here, plus the fact that, first of all, we're in the hideout, like, so that there's already, like, boss battle written all over it. So I'm gonna call it an end to this episode here. I'm gonna do a little battling off screen to get my S breaks up and ready. And in the next episode, we're gonna take on the secret hideout and maybe defeat the bosses. I don't know, but we're gonna see in the next episode. So I'll catch you guys later.
Now slip, 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 slide, slip, 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 and slide, slip, 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 and slide, slide. Hold up, tag team, ride with your boy, now slip and slide. Ride with your boy, now slip and slide.